Hi, this is Joseph Tan from goodmonday.com. There is this myth about training which states that you must be a well-rounded person. So what happens is the training department in an organization would send a particular employee for training, hoping to develop his skills in all sorts of different areas, skills in strategizing, skills in relating to people, skills in analyzing. The end game is to have a well-rounded employee who can achieve a lot. Let's examine the basic question. Is there really such a person as a well-rounded leader? A leader that is good in almost everything? Let me paint for you a scenario. Every now and then you will get certain leadership guru that would come along, and you would have this leadership guru that might talk about the importance of communication skills, the talent of communication, and he would talk about why it is so important for you to have the right presentation skills, why it is important for you to put your thoughts into words and to present yourself accordingly. So this guru comes in and say, hey, we really need to develop our people in the talent of communication. So what happens is the company embarks on a company-wide program to send the employee to a range of training to improve his communication skills. Well, some time pass and then another guru comes along, and this guru talks about the importance of being adaptable, of having the talent of being adaptable, and you must be flexible, you must change with the times, you must not be stuck in a rut. And what happens then? This employee is sent for training to help him to be more flexible and to help him to change more with the times. Before long, another guru comes into the picture, and this guru preaches the importance of building on the talent of strategic thinking, the ability to see the big picture, to spot out patterns and issues, and to come up with alternatives. Then this same employee is sent for strategic development program. I hope you're beginning to see the big picture here. Training and development many times becomes a push factor. You know, there is the flavor of the month being pushed to the employee on a regular basis, hoping that he will be a well-rounded leader. But there is something inherently wrong with this model, because while we are pushing to him what the various gurus are saying, are we starting with him, the employee himself? What is his strength? What is his unique talent? For example, if he's not wired to think strategically and it is not within his natural gifting to be a strategic thinker, no matter how many strategic thinking training you send him to, he can only show incremental improvement. He will not be able to excel, because in order for him to excel and become a star performer, the training needs analysis and the starting point must start at this level. You must first consider his unique strengths and not the flavor of the month. Employees who have the opportunity to do what they do best every day, meaning they are given a platform to focus on their unique strengths, are 6 times as likely to be engaged in their jobs. And job engagement actually leads on to all sorts of benefits like productivity and profitability and so on. So the actual starting point of training needs development that will hit the bottom line doesn't start with the flavor of the month. It starts with a focus on the employee himself. The key step to take is to help this employee identify her leadership DNA. How is she wired to respond as a leader? And according to Gallup, who have done more than 1 million interviews, they have identified 34 unique strengths, 34 unique signature strengths or talents that a person could possibly have. I do not have time to go through this strengths description in this video, but you can go to my website goodmonday.com/strengths and you will be able to download the description of this talent DNA that each person is capable of. So the task of development is not to identify the guru flavor of the month. The task of development is to help the employee to find his or her unique talent, his unique leadership talent. In fact, in the Strengths Finder coaching approach that you will find on the website, we typically look at an employee's top 5. What is her top 5 signature themes that we should focus on? You start with the person with his unique DNA, leadership DNA, then engagement will happen as a result, and it will definitely impact the bottom line. Now, if I am a person who is gifted in the analytical area and I enjoy thinking through all the factors that would affect a planning process, and I enjoy connecting the dots, this is what I really do best every day. This is where I thrive. So there's no point in developing me in areas like being an achiever or having a strategic thinking, which I might not thrive in. I am actually an analytical leader. So what do? I am not well-rounded. I don't have all the skills. So that's where my managing skills comes in terms of recruiting people with complementary talent, with complementary strengths which I do not have. So I may need this guy to come in who can activate and put things into action. I may need this guy for his creativity talent. I may need this guy for his talent in putting thoughts into words and in presenting that to the customer and so on. So although I am not well-rounded, I can have a well-rounded team. So although I may not have it all and I'm not a well-rounded leader, that's okay. I'm focusing on my strengths, and I practice my managing skills in selecting the right team members so that the team itself is well-rounded, although each individual is not. So many times our focus when we want to help another person to grow is to focus on his areas that needs improvement. Well, areas needing improvement is just another name for weaknesses. Now, if we're going to focus on his weaknesses, that's not going to be part of his DNA. And the more training you send him to in the area of weaknesses will not bring about really thriving performance from him. The approach should be asking this question: what are you already doing well in? What is it that brings joy? What is it that brings satisfaction? What creates an emotionally high day for you? What is it you enjoy doing on a day-to-day basis? Now, this is the DNA we are looking for, and this is the type of training we should send this employee to, because if you focus on his strength and not on his weakness, this is when he will become a star performer. So the myth says that you must be a well-rounded person. That's not true. What is the truth? The truth is you must become more of who you already are. You just cannot be anything to everyone. You can only be who you already are, and we want to help you to become more. And that involves a self-discovery process where we want to find out your DNA, your unique talents. We want to go on a journey of helping you to find your strengths. So being a strength finder, it's the job of the organization to help employees become more of who they already are, instead of sending them just to comply with the flavors of the month. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.